leg up. It's heavy. The camera's heavy, okay? Okay, so one last question before we get to Janet's birthday party. How expensive is it to prep for a bodybuilding show? This one hurts, okay? This one hurts. And this one I did find answers on before getting into this. So wow, we're going through a tunnel. Hang on. Tunnel. A bridge. This one I was a little bit prepared for, but I knew that a lot of it was going to be like in increments. So the main thing that you have to be consistent on paying for is your coach and your food. So your coach obviously will vary in price. Luckily, Tyson was very reasonable with us. He worked with us on that. But yeah, I mean that's like a monthly bill, you know, you have to be prepared to pay for that. And the food is just, I mean, you're going through food like crazy. For the two of us, I go shopping at H-E-B twice a week. We just hit the jackpot with a Sam's Club card that we borrowed from a friend. We were able to get a lot more for less. So hopefully that lasts us a little bit longer. I mean, that's still another expense that we had to pay for this week.
Better than going out every weekend, though.
It's better than going out every weekend, for sure. Yeah, that, and then my shoes, my heels, my suit. Actually a lady found me on Instagram. So I think her prices are actually very good. I'll put her Instagram in the description below. It's Manda Luxury Swim. She actually was amazing. I'm so excited for this suit, y'all. We did a call and she actually like introduced me to her. She showed me what she was doing. She showed me some of her clients before, some of the suits that she's made, and we came up with something together, and I send in my measurements next week already. Oh my gosh, it's insane. That's crazy. 6 weeks out, I have to send her my measurements, and 6 weeks out felt like a very long time. I was like, oh my gosh, she's gonna forget about me. But no, it's next week already. I have to send in my measurements, and then I get the suit 2 weeks before. So I am very, very, very excited. That's all happening very fast. But she also had options to do a payment plan. So that helped a lot. I didn't have to pay for it all at once. And I thought it was very reasonable because I heard a lot of things that it was like thousands of dollars for a nice suit. But no, less than $1,000 for sure. And it's my first show too, so I feel like I don't need to go all out for this one yet. And then I have to pay for jewelry, and then of course the entry fees for the show is it's a bit much too. So just being prepared for that. The main thing is your coach and your groceries. So be aware of that. Do you have anything to add?
Yeah. So I want to add on top of what Anna already said is opportunity cost. Right, so we have our own business. So instead of me spending those extra hours working on my business, I have to spend that on prep, cardio, 2 hours a day sometimes, at the gym with Tyson for hours, an hour or two every day, Monday, every day actually. So opportunity costs, right? That's time that I'm taking away from building my business in the financial industry and helping Anna with her coaching business, getting her clients. That's time taken away to make extra income and helping families. And that is a big one. I don't know how much that costs, how much we're losing from that, but you know, and we're losing a lot of sleep, right? So you can't even put a price on that. You're losing energy. So on top of the coaching, the food,
Besides, like, money.
yeah, it's a lot of time taken away. So a lot of investment taken away in time wise. So yeah, that's the cost of prep. The cost is not like, so your social life goes down, energy and time spent away making extra income somewhere. But also the prep can bring you so much more opportunities as well. Open doors for you, or open doors for us, and network and meet people that can use our service, can use my service in the financial education industry and Anna's personal training industry. So yeah, that's the cost.
That's the cost.
But we're here.
We're here and we're getting it done. We're doing it.
Yeah,
So.
and we just got to Nick and Janet's house. So okay, bye.
Goodbye. All right. Good morning. Good afternoon. It is now Sunday. Supposed to be posting this video today, and I will be. So, just got done with church. I had a few more questions that I had been thinking of throughout the weekend, and the first one that I'm going to talk about is actually like going back to the kind of work, personal life balance on prep. And it was something I was talking about with Vincent last night. It was just even having the time to take a full shower. And for my ladies, you understand, like washing your hair. There's some times where I'll just do cardio and then I'll still have to work out, or vice versa. And I will only be washing my body, and I have to wait to wash my hair because you can't be washing your hair all the time,
Ew!
You can't be washing your hair all the time. So, and then finding time to shave, especially like your legs, it just takes so much time and that I don't have. So it's been hard to actually like take care of yourself a little bit too, which I haven't really seen anybody talk about that. Like plucking my eyebrows, man, it takes me like 20 minutes to do it well. I can do it fast, but sometimes I just like it catches up to you, and then you have a unibrow and you're like, what the heck? But yeah, it's really just, it's annoying, man. It's like you look at yourself and you're exhausted and you see the circles under your eyes. Like your body looks good, but man, you just feel like you don't get to take care of yourself as much. So I would definitely recommend just like dedicating a day to yourself, or even like an hour a day or every other day or something like that. Like prioritize putting yourself first throughout this journey. And that's just something that I haven't been doing, but I wish that I would have known before. So we also do a lot of laundry. I actually have a video that I'm gonna put in here that I took a while ago of me. Yeah, you'll see it. But something that people don't talk about is that you sweat so much, especially because our coach's gym is like warehouse gym style. So you're walking in and you're already sweating. So, you have to change your clothes, and it's not like you can rewear them because they're drenched in sweat. Like, it's disgusting. And then you do an hour of cardio. You don't think you're gonna be a puddle after that? Like, it's crazy. Do you have anything to add to that?
No, that's perfect.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of laundry. Our room kind of stinks. He doesn't smell it, but it's a little, it's both of us, okay? It's both of us. It sits there, and it's like our wet clothes just sit there for a few days until it piles up, and then all of a sudden I have no more shorts or underwear or bras, and then it's been like 3 days and I have to, yeah, so either buy more clothes, which we have a lot of clothes, so just be prepared to do a lot of laundry, okay? If this is your first prep, be prepared to do a lot of laundry. How do you stay in a good mindset on prep? And this one's very difficult, especially if you're doing how we're doing it. We have been carb cycling a few times, and especially if you're not used to eating less, if you're used to eating whatever you want, whenever you want. Most of the time, people going into a bodybuilding show have some sort of experience in the fitness world, so we're not just going in completely out of shape. But if you bulked like we did and it wasn't completely clean, we got used to, like, even just on the weekends cheating, and then during the week we were good. But just little things like that too, like the cravings on the weekends are especially more because we're so used to eating whatever we wanted to. There will be days where you still have to do your job, and I think this is why I'm gonna be comparing this prep to drum corps as being one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. Drum corps, don't get me wrong, was at the time, like, it's a very hard activity. You are there 85 days in the heat every single day. You're working your butt off from 7 in the morning until 10 at night, and then you go to the show and you tour and you are on a bus and you're sleeping on gym floors, and then you wake up and your body hurts and you're just running like all day long. So it's hard, but the thing is, you do choose to be there. You do choose to do prep too, but you don't have an option to leave unless you really get hurt or you, like, something really major happens. You do not get to just decide that this is not what you want to do anymore. Like, you have one job during your summer with drum corps, and that is to be the best musician you can be the best marcher you can be, learn everything you have to learn, and just march your show and perfect your show. That's your whole job the entire summer. This is the reason I say that this is more difficult, is because we have the option to bail at any time. Like, yeah, we're paying for a coach, but that's our choice to pay for a coach, and he can do the best that he can to motivate us and tell us what to do, and he doesn't need to because we have that motivation. But it's easy to cheat, especially on your diet. Your coach is not with you 24/7, okay? At cadets, you have someone watching you all the time. Plus, you can eat still. Like, you're fed pretty well during the summer for drum corps. But if you get the chance and you're able to, like, go to Burger King after the show, you can. So it's very strict, and it's all yourself. That it comes from yourself and from within, that you have to keep pushing and keep going.
It's easy to cheat on your cardio. It's easy to cheat on the food. It's easy to sneak in that M&M or that gummy worm or that gummy bear and think that it's not going to affect you, but it affects your metabolism like crazy. It's easy to say, I'm going to do an hour and a half cardio today. And then you do your hour, and then at the end of the day, it's 10 p.m., you still got to do 30 minutes, and you're just like, nah, forget it. That's easy to do that. So it has to be complete dedication to the craft, like complete and utter discipline and dedication and commitment that this is what you want to do, or this is what I want to do, so I'm doing it no matter what. No matter if it's 11 p.m., I gotta do my 30 minutes of cardio. But for people that have an option of quitting all the time, it's easy to not do that. So yeah, it's easy to cheat.
So for Vincent, he has his job that he's doing every day, and we kind of talked about this already, but go ahead.
How do I keep a good mindset on it? Because I want to win. I will win, or at least do my best to win, right? And there's a crazy thing about prep is I watch a lot of videos about it. I ask people about it, people that have done bodybuilding and won and lost, what they did wrong or what they did right. And you consume a lot of information from people if you're willing to ask and network. So I did that. And keeping a good mindset towards it is, I met this guy at the gym. His name is B, right? And it was Anna, B, and I in the sauna. And I think it was Anna struggling in the sauna with the posing. We were posing in the sauna. That is hard, okay? That is hard. Posing in the sauna for 20-30 minutes, bruh. Anyways, I think Anna was feeling some kind of fatigue or something. And, were you trying to give up or something like that? Or like you wanted to get out or something? Something like that. And then B was like, hey, you got to push through because you want to win. You got to do this. And why not you? Right? Like, why not do this right now? Win now before the show. So when the show comes, you already won. And at the end of the day, if you don't do it, someone else is gonna do it. Someone else is gonna put themselves in this position as you to struggle, to practice longer than you, to suffer and sacrifice more than you, and they're gonna win. But why not you? Why not you do what other people don't want to do and win? Because someone else is gonna do it, and someone else is gonna win if you don't do it. So that's the mindset, man. That mindset right there can go with anything in life, not just the prep.
Remembering your why too. So obviously, like, we all have different reasons for doing anything that we do in life, but you have to come back to that reason and that belief in what you're doing and belief in yourself that you can do what you're doing.
But what if people don't know their why?
Well, then you got to figure it out.
How? How do you figure out your why if you don't know? If someone... Here's a question for you watching, right? If you're in a position in life right now, okay, I'll give you an example where I was, and I'm gonna ask you this question. 5 years ago, I was in a position in my life where I was working as a valet supervisor, making good income, and I had a side hustle that was illegal, okay, and I was making good money. And I would party, okay, not Monday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, sometimes Monday. But 4 to 5 times a week, okay, partying. All night long, waking up early in the morning to go to work, zombie at work, and then somehow make it through my job, and then go out again that same night. And it was fun for a while. It was fun, right? That's society's way of saying, oh man, you've made it. Like, you're making good money. Now you're just living it up and partying with your friends. Your friends. Hashtag quotation rabbit ear marks. Okay, like you're having fun with your friends every weekend. Like, it's cool. You're making memories. You're making bad decisions together. It's nice, right? But then you get older, and then your body is like, dang, man, I don't know. It's kind of rough right now. You're like, I don't want to keep, taking. I want to keep doing whatever, and then now your body is like shutting down on you, and then you're like, man, you feel depressed, and then the dopamine is low, serotonin is low, and then I start thinking, like, man, is this what really life is supposed to be like? Like, is this it? It's the same thing every freaking weekend. Go to Austin, go to San Antonio, go to, like the different city, instead of actually traveling the world and making good income and helping and impacting lives. I was being selfish. I never asked people around me their dreams, their vision. It was just like, hey man, when's the next show? Hey man, when's the next show? Hey, who's that girl right there? Hey, who's that guy right there? Hey, when are we gonna go party? That's the conversation for years. And it got boring, it got old. Okay? So if you're in that position right now and you don't know how to find your why, it's because you're stuck. You're stuck like I was. I was stuck. I didn't know how to get out of that rut. The routine of going to work, living paycheck to paycheck, and then blowing it off on the weekends on stuff that I'll never see again, or people that I'll never see again, buying them shots, buying them drugs, whatever it is. And I'll never see them again. Now, during my party life of years, I've met hundreds, maybe thousands of people. And when I left that life, I put that life behind me. Where are they now? Where are those hundreds and thousands of people that I thought were my friends? Now that I'm living towards a different lifestyle, they don't understand what I am. They don't understand what I'm trying to do. They don't understand who I am becoming. And it becomes a struggle, because now you have to find new friends and cut people off. Like, that's hard. So if you're in that routine, you don't know your why, you don't know your purpose in life, it's because you're stuck. Now I want to ask you a question. How do you get out of that? Listen to my story again. Okay, because in that story I told you how I got out of that. I got tired, I got sick and tired of it. It was boring, it got old. I knew there was more to life than what was in front of me. I got tired of the status quo of society telling you that you're supposed to just have a job, work 9 to 5 and enjoy the weekends and retire 65, bro. That's what society has built for you. Is that what you want, or do you want an abundant life of experiences and wealth and opportunity, and not worry about money and not worry about the little things in life, and you can actually focus on your dreams and your vision and impacting the world and sharing God's gospel and word? Like, that's different. That's a whole nother thing in life, So if you don't know your why, ask yourself, why you party so much? Why do you party so much? Why do you sleep around so much? Why do you do so much drugs? Why do you make so much bad decisions? Ask yourself that, and then answer those, and then surround yourself with people that want to change and do better things. It's hard to cut people off. It's hard to change your bad habits, but nothing ever great happens in your comfort zone. So that's the mindset in this prep, because I'm over that. I'm over that big hump of life. Yeah, there's still struggles, financial struggles when you're starting a business. You're starting something completely different. You become your own boss. So you're a terrible boss to yourself. But I'd rather do that than be stuck at a job that I hate, with coworkers that I hate, with a boss that I have to kiss ass to so that I don't lose my job, and with friends, quotation mark rabbit ears, that I'm partying with every weekend that talk shit behind my back. Like, I know you know what I'm talking about, and that's real. And this is why we're making these videos, because we've experienced it, and I'm sharing you my story and what's real. So yeah, ask yourself that. Why do you do what you do? What's your why? Why do you work? Why do you wake up every single day and go to freaking work and pay your bills? Why? And when you figure that out, answers will start coming. People will start coming into your life. Slowly but surely, opportunities will start coming. Struggle will find you. When you break the comfort of having an okay job and just enjoying your life on the weekends, and when you break that comfort, struggle will come. Trust me, but it's the risk that I'd rather take than not taking a risk at all. Imagine the bill you're gonna get when you're 50, 60, 70 years old, when you didn't do anything great for yourself and your family. You didn't build anything. Because we're all gonna get there. We're all gonna be 50, 60, 70 one day. So yeah.
Thanks for sharing.
I want to share my story real quick.
Yeah, well, I think that pretty much wraps up everything that, you might have questions on if you're just starting a prep, and that comes from both sides of prep. So from me and from Vincent, you know, we're two different people doing the same thing, but completely different struggles, completely different viewpoints on everything. So hopefully this gives someone a little more clarity. And if, you know, down the road, if this video ends up blowing up and y'all have more questions for us after we've won and after we've taken home a championship, you know, let us know. Leave a comment, leave any questions, comments, anything. Let us hear it. Let us know your thoughts. And don't forget to like this video if you made it this far.
And if I offended you, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
If you offended someone, it's because
It's true.
it's true.
If I offended
So
you, look, one more time before you. If I offended you with my story, you're freaking welcome. Because no one ever told me that when I was thinking about how the hell do I change my life. Okay, I had to go through that alone in the beginning, and then I found mentors on YouTube like Jim Rohn, freaking Tony Robbins, Andy Frisella, Joe Rogan, you know, Valuetainment, all these people. I found them, and I spent time learning who they are and their teachings, and then that's how I started changing myself. But then I started meeting people in real life that I would share my story to, and then they would help me. But man, no one ever shared that with me in the beginning. So if that offended you, you're welcome. Do something about it.
okay. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share this video. Until next time, peace out.